First off, apologies for my voice. I'm sick right now. Trust me, I'm not doing a Christian Bale Batman impression. Lately, my Facebook has been full of articles about Avengers 3 and the worries that some people are having about it. Again, these worries are more speculation than being worried about something concrete. They're worried that, one, it's going to be split up into two movies. Avengers 3 Part 1, Avengers 3 Part 2, however they want to do it. They're worried about that happening. The other thing they're worried about is that the key Avengers aren't going to be in it. By key Avengers, we're talking about the Avengers from Avengers 1, so Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow. The key team that started the MCU Avengers, they're worried they're not going to be in it. I haven't really read many of these articles for a few reasons. One of which, if they want to split up the Avengers 3 into two movies, I really don't have a problem with that. Usually I have a problem when they do things like Twilight 4 Part 1 and Part 2 or Hunger Games 3 Part 1 and Part 2, because Harry Potter did the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 and that was successful, so now we're going to do all these others. If that's the reason that Avengers 3 is going to split up into Part 1 and 2, I would probably have a problem. But we don't know why it would be split up into 1 and 2, or if it is going to be split up in 1 and 2. The second reason is because the key Avengers aren't really the key Avengers. In the comics, the Avengers is a huge group of hundreds of different heroes throughout the Marvel Universe that come in and out as they please as Avengers. Not every Avengers comic has the same Avengers. They might have, one Avenger from another one that's going to team up with Avengers from another one. The Avengers change, I guess, roster a lot. So if that happens in the movies, that's fine. And by the time they even get to Avengers 3, they're going to have an even bigger roster than they already have. The third, and I think most important reason that I'm not really reading these articles is because Avengers 3 isn't going to be out for a while. We're not even at Avengers 2 yet. Avengers 2 comes out in May of 2015. We're in October of 2014. We're not getting a trailer for Avengers 2 until Interstellar comes out in the beginning of November. And then we're not going to get a more in-depth look at Avengers 2 until the Guardians of the Galaxy Blu-ray comes out, which they've said they're going to have an in-depth look at the making of Avengers 2, or whatever the features are going to be for that. But they're focusing a lot on Avengers 2 in the extra stuff. We've got a while until Avengers 2 comes out. And then after that, we have Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther. Well, probably Black Panther. We've got a lot of other MCU movies coming out before we even get close to Avengers 3. It's way off in the distance. Why are we worrying about Avengers 3 right now when we're not even out of Avengers 2? We're not even up to Avengers 2. It's kind of frustrating. I would rather hear more news about Avengers 2 than Avengers 3, just because we're not there yet. And if they want to not have the key Avengers in Avengers 3, that's fine, because like I said, they're going to have a huge roster of Avengers to put in Avengers 3. Falcon. Bucky may come as a Winter Soldier from Captain America 2. Deathlock from Avengers. Black Panther. Doctor Strange. Scarlet Witch. Quicksilver, Vision, the Guardians of the Galaxy. They have a huge list of Avengers to choose from for Avengers 3, and so on and so on in Avengers 4 and Avengers 5. The Avengers can come in and out as they want, as whichever Avenger is more important to the story. If Avengers 3 is about Thanos and more cosmic stuff, the only Avengers from the key Avengers I can think of that would be relevant would be Iron Man and Thor. They're the only ones that can really do anything. Captain America and Hulk can't really go into space. I know in the comics Hulk goes into the World War Hulk and becomes king of a planet and all that stuff, but that's not this. This is the MCU. We're not there yet. Let's hold back on Avengers 3 news and let's focus on what's coming out now. Let's hear more about Ant-Man. Let's hear more about Avengers 2, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. I want to hear more about those movies. I'm not ready to start handling Avengers 3 and the problems or whatever they may have. I want more of what's coming up now. end rant. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and come back and we can geek out some more. Until then, have fun.